Hi, this is Debbie from Open Mind Tarot, and I'm going to do you another reading, and it is, what is it? It's Thursday the 30th of January 2020. Hope you're all well. Myself, I've had a little bit of cold, trying to fight it off with honey and lemon, etc. It's doing alright though, I think it's not really taken hold. This is the second time today that I've tried to do a reading for you. The first time I got interrupted, so we'll see how it goes this time. I'm not alone in the house, but everyone is either busy or asleep, so you never know, I might get this one done. So I'm just shuffling the cards. Actually, it'll be interesting to see what comes out because I had to stop the reading earlier. It'd be interesting to see if different cards or the same come out. I'm using, hang on a second, I'm using the Witch's Tarot again, just because it was the cards that I used earlier. Right, so Thursday the 30th of January 2020. What does everybody need to know? As you know, I like to shuffle until the fall, so we'll just take 3 cards if we can and see what comes out for the day. What else do we need to know? Thursday the 30th January 2020. There we go, there's our first card. What is it? Ooh, Karma. In the traditional tarot, this is called Justice, and it's a major arcana card, which means it's a major energy. It's not just something fleeting, it's something a bit more relevant to the bigger picture. So as you can see there, you've got it's kind of like Judgment Day, really. Yeah, it is the Judgment card in the major arcana. You've got the moon there as well, which isn't always on this card. Normally you would get like a kind of big angel blowing its trumpet kind of thing, but here we've got the moon, and it looks like a kind of eclipse. So I don't know if the eclipse is relevant. We had the lunar eclipse earlier on this month, so it could be related to something that happened around then. But it was a new moon lunar eclipse, I think it was it the 6th of January? Anyway, basically what this card usually means, it's like kind of being called to do something. Like I say, normally in the traditional tarot, it's got an angel with a trumpet, so it's kind of often about your calling in the world, what it is that you're meant to be doing here, what the purpose of your lifetime here on earth is. So that's just the first card. We'll see what else comes out. What else do we need to know? It's number 20 in the major arcana. It's the one just before the world, so it's like almost at the end of a cycle. 21 cards in the major arcana, that's number 20. So it's almost the end of a cycle. It could be enlightenment as well, because it's what's been hidden kind of come to the surface as well. So it might just be like a revelation about your purpose. I don't know, let's have a look. Give us some more shuffling and see what comes out. What else do we need to know about karma, number 20, for the 30th of January 2020. So we've got 20, 20, 20. What else do we need to know? The energies for everybody today. There we go. What have we got? Oh, we've got 2 cards, we'll take them both. Next card there is the Eight of Cups, which goes really well actually with karma, because they're both kind of like dark, sort of shadowy energies. They look quite similar, both at night, both with kind of illumination, similar sort of colours, silhouettes. But the Eight of Cups is usually about somebody who's achieved quite a lot of emotional fulfillment. They've got 8 cups full there. But there's something missing, so that they're still kind of searching for something. So although they might have achieved quite a lot, it's about going in search of that extra one. When you've got the 9 of Cups, that's the absolute kind of just feeling absolutely successful and accomplished and just happy with your lot, emotional fulfillment. So we had another one that came out there, and it's the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. So on the Wheel of Fortune on this deck, you've got all the seasons there. So you've been through, obviously you've been through autumn and winter and spring and summer, and it's pentacles. I think you can see the pentacle in the middle there, and that's all about the sort of earthly things. 10 is completion, so you've completed one of these cycles, one of these seasons. It's kind of halfway through the major arcana, so it's not like a whole completion of a cycle, because karma is usually like a karmic cycle as well. You've got 2 major arcana cards here. You've got karma, which is judgment, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and in the middle there, so sandwiched between these 2 major arcana, is the Eight of Cups. So there's something that's not quite there yet that you're going actually out and seek. You're going to go and seek it. You've had kind of like some stages of your journey completed and things are moving forward, but there's something that you really need to kind of complete here to get to this one, which is really feeling happy with what you came here to do. So, see what's on the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Wands. So the wands are your passions. It's what you do in the world. It's what drives you. It's usually, well, not always your work, but you know, it's that kind of driving force. And the ultimate aim, I guess, is to have what it is that really makes your heart sing where you work. It's what makes you get out of bed in the morning. It's what drives you forward. It's what you want to achieve. So it's linked very much with your karma. So it's what you came here to do. It's what you're putting out in the world and what you're kind of leaving behind, which is the Judgment card. It's like, what stamp have you left on the world? What is it that you want to leave as your legacy, kind of thing. So that's the bottom energy there. So he's a knight, so he hasn't kind of mastered the suit of fire, the suit of wands. So he's very, very passionate. He's holding his wand there. It's got a lot of growth. It's usually related to fire signs, so he's Sagittarius, Aries, and Sagittarius, Aries. God, what's the other fire sign? Leo. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. They're very kind of go, go, go kind of thing. Don't hold back, just go headlong for things. There's no faffing around, they just go for it kind of thing. Which is what we need in the world. We need people like that. Fire in the belly, and they're not scared, they're full of courage. This guy's full of courage. He's going for it no matter what. He's a knight. He hasn't quite got to the stage where he's kind of mastered his fire. So he might go for it in a way that might not be totally thought through. And that's the underlying energy. So when you're looking for that other thing that's missing, you need to kind of be aware of, I don't know, is it going to fill you up, or is it just going to be a quick, satisfy a very basic, quick need, rather than kind of like your heart's desire kind of thing. Because what we're kind of looking for is something that's going to be really leaving your stamp on the world. And this guy, he might kind of be all enthusiastic at the beginning, but has it got kind of longevity? Has it got legs? Is it going to be sustainable? So there might be questions to be asked when you're going out looking for the thing that lights you up. Right. But the Wheel of Fortune there on the end would indicate that things are definitely going in a positive direction. Obviously things get left behind and things, die off, and there's cycles, isn't there? There's seasons. So as some things get left behind, other things are waiting to be sort of discovered, which is what he's doing. He's going out seeking, and he's full of fire and enthusiasm. So I'm just going to take an oracle card. I'm going to go for an Archangel Michael card, I think, just to see if we can get any more information about this message. So whatever it is that you're going forward with and wanting to move forward with, make sure that there's nothing kind of, nothing under the surface that you can't see kind of thing, because you've got a couple of cards there that are kind of sort of nighttime cards, a little bit shadowy. So obviously you want to move forward in the right direction. I would say take your time. Don't be too quick to jump at the first thing. I'm just going to see what else we can get here from these oracle cards. Archangel Michael, what else is it we need to know? Clarity on the Knight of Wands, karma, the Eight of Cups. Obviously karma is what you put out there, you get back kind of thing. So I guess that's where the caution comes in, isn't it? Not being too quick to jump at the first thing, because is it something that you're going to be proud of in time to come? Is it something that you're going to be happy to leave as your legacy, kind of put your stamp on? Archangel Michael, what else do we need to know? Oh, too many cards, I'm afraid have fallen. Just put them back in the deck. What else do we need to know to move forward in the right direction? What else do we need to know? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of energy here. They're flying all over the place. Which is like the Knight of Wands. Just take your time. With the Eight of Cups there, it's about your intuition very much so, because it's cups, which is water, which is your intuition. So it's going off and seeking what it is that you're looking for, but kind of being in your feels and trusting your gut and using your intuition rather than your head, and rather than just kind of your impulses, because your Knight of Wands is all about fire and action and go go go, and not a huge amount of listening into his intuition. He's a bit spontaneous. What else do you need to know, Archangel Michael? It's taking its time coming out, this card. For our highest good and the highest good as well. What else do we need to know? Maybe he doesn't want me to know anything else, I don't know. There we go, finally, thank you. There we go. That's just what I was more or less saying there. Honour and trust your feelings. So, whatever it is that's in your gut, whatever it is that's you're feeling intuitively, go with that. Let's see what the prayer says on here. It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. So you're coming from the heart space there, can you see? So when we're thinking about karma, it's like, it's thinking about, obviously, we come here to kind of experience and learn about love, don't we? So whatever it is that you want to move forward with, does it come from a place of love? Because if it comes from a place of love, you cannot fail. Okie dokie, and what was on the bottom of the deck there? Believe and trust. Ah, it's a lovely card, isn't it? It says, before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage and confidence. So there's a glittering path there in front of him. I don't know if you can see that. But it's actually, it's like a stream, so it is emotions, but look how beautiful that card is. So use your intuition moving forward, and if you do that and you come from a heart space, you're going to be moving forward into something really lovely, because it's a change in fortune, isn't it? It's the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever it is that you're going to go ahead with, follow your heart. Try not to kind of rush into things too much, and there should be a really lovely outcome. Short and sweet. I hope that helps. I'd love to have some feedback. If you can leave me any comments, if any of that made any sense to you, that would be wonderful. And if you can like this video and subscribe, that would be amazing too. Take care.